Are you sure this is the Coliseum?
It's that way.
Oh, guess we were a little off. Heartless!
All right, Heartless. Oh, here's Meg. Can I do her voice? I don't need to.
Thanks, but I'm fine. And you're supposed to be?
I'm Sora. He's Donald, and that's Goofy. We came to see how Hercules is doing.
You know Wonder Boy?
Yeah, 'cause we're heroes too.
You mean junior heroes, Donald?
Looks like we have a friend in common. Name's Megara. My friends call me Meg.
So how's Herc? Wonder Boy? Well, he's duking it out at the Coliseum every day. You know, a hero's work is never done, and all that. He's ready to drop, but he keeps on fighting. Even Wonder Boy has his limits, though. These opponents are bad news. Special deliveries from Hades himself. Right, Lord of the Underworld. I was on my way to see him. Maybe I can get Hades to give Wonder Boy a breather. If anything happened to that kid. Gosh, sounds like you're more than just friends. Oh, I mean, we'll go and have a little talk with Hades. I'd hate for anything to happen to you on your way to see him. You really want to do that? Well, looks like you know what you're doing. I guess I'll take you up on that offer. But let's keep this whole chat with Hades thing our little secret, okay? Our lips are sealed. All right, so you asked, have I been to Akihabara? Yes, I've been to Akihabara. I've been to Tokyo twice now, and I did go to Akihabara one of those times. I have also been to Square Enix in Tokyo, in Shinjuku. I've been to Artnia. I've been to Osaka. I've been to the building where they make Kingdom Hearts. I did not go inside. I was too scared to even go near it. But I did go to the building that they make Kingdom Hearts in. I took a picture in front of it, put it on my Twitter @_Brandon_BRANDEN. It was back in August, so it will probably be pretty hard to find, but I did post it there. They make Kingdom Hearts in Osaka in a building called Grand Front Osaka. It's near Osaka Station, and yeah, it's not their building. Whereas the Square Enix building, like, there's a big sign that says it's Square Enix.
Yeah.
The organization, or should I say? So yeah, the Kingdom Hearts team is in the building called Grand Front Osaka. They're on the 33rd floor. That's what I gathered from their recruitment page on their website. So I just went there and took a picture in front of it, and that was that. I've also been to Kabukicho, which is where, that's what the place from Yakuza is based off of. Yakuza's area is called Kamurocho, but the real place is called Kabukicho. And it's kind of like a seedy area. You really don't want to be there, especially if you're a foreigner alone. But I went there anyway, just to take pictures of places from Yakuza.
You're very brave, Brendan.
I know. Well, I went there, so I went there once alone, and I went there on accident because I was going to Square Enix, and Square Enix is next to that area. The second time I didn't go alone. I went with somebody, and we just sort of like went around and were just joking around and going to all the seedy places and laughing. Yeah, the second time I went was better because I went kind of like in the afternoon. Like, it was kind of like evening time, so there was no, like, there's nothing really going on. The first time I went, I was alone, and there was a bunch of like host club girls outside of their places trying to get people to come in, and there was these one girls that were in a style called ganguro, and that's where they have all these like they have a really fake tan, and then blonde hair, and then bright makeup and long nails, and yeah, it's kind of an old style, like an old-fashioned style, kind of like a, I don't know, it's like a subculture like Lolita, but I don't know, it's really weird.
Run away! Okay.
It looks like it's called an absent silhouette. How did you figure that out, Sora? Where does it say that it's called an absent silhouette? Oh well. Are you sure you want to touch that? You can't be too careful in the underworld. Yeah, you might be right. It might be a trap of some sort. We are not touching that for a long time, because we're not ready. Oh, is Akihabara, like, as good as people say it is? I would say it depends. It depends on what you are going for. Akihabara it's not Disneyland. Like, it's not a place that you're going there to go have fun. It's a place that people go to go buy things. So if you're going there with the express purpose of buying old game stuff, then it's worth it. If you're interested in retro gaming and you don't mind buying Japanese versions of old retro games, then it's worth it. If you're just going there to go look around, I mean, I guess if you're traveling, it's fine. For me, it's kind of whatever. Because, like, we have shops like that in my town. Or not in my town, but, like, close to my town. I've been to places around here that have old retro game goods from Japan. So, like, you don't need to go to Akihabara for that.
Where do they dig these freaks up? Jeez Louise.
Oh, they're nothing but trouble, the whole lot of them. So, what are you gonna do about Hercules? He's made mincemeat out of every fighter you sent at him. Pretty soon, the underworld's gonna be standing room only. Say, why don't you just pick somebody already dead and save him the trouble?
Dead. Dead is good. And I know just the warrior.
I'm scared too, Donald.
Hades, come out!
Oh yeah, so this area, I just want to have a good look at it for a while. This is gorgeous.
We're gonna be here for a while, folks.
Yeah, probably. Not too long, but I just want to point out that like Kingdom Hearts 2 World, get out of the way, you stupid buzzbees. All right, so Kingdom Hearts 2's worlds tend to like, they just look so artistic, and to me this looks like straight out of concept art. Like some artist in their team painted something, and then the 3D models just took it and made it exactly the same, and I love it. It's so beautiful. It looks down here as well. So beautiful. So beautiful. And the lighting. And, oh, I forgot in the previous rooms. I'll be back. Oh, yeah, also there's some Heartless to fight. Look, I also have to level up, so... Because I'm only level 18, and I should be, like, level 20-something by now, so... We'll have a little chance to look up some stuff. So, here's some other stuff. Fog and particles, and these fire effects, all of this stuff, new to Kingdom Hearts 2. So, the fog effects in this world, they work pretty much the same way that fire did in the fireplace that I showed you back in Beauty and the Beast. It's the same idea. There's a kind of like a flat 3D model that goes along the floor, and then they play this scrolling fog effect over it. And that's how they handle it. So there's just like all these different... So right here, there's probably a bunch of different flat 3D models that are shaped through these stalactites and stalagmites, and they all go through. And yeah, they have this animating texture playing over it. And if you think I remember which is which stalactites or stalagmites, no, I don't. I just got lucky and they're both here. So if I say both, I'm right. And you can see it up here too. Beautiful. Yeah, and this is like the thing that I love about the PlayStation 2 generation is that they didn't have all the fancy effects that we have these days. A lot of special effects these days is based on simulation and mathematics, hard mathematics. Back in the PS2 days, if you wanted something to look pretty, it had to be like basically brute forced in on a per effect basis by the artist. That's why sometimes like PS2 games tend to like have effects that we don't even have anymore on current consoles. Like to do an effect like this through simulation would be ridiculous because you have to like do like collisions with things and like collisions with those stalactites and have like liquid simulation to, you know, deal with how the smoke flows through the cave. With this, it's just an artist creates a 3D model and creates a texture and animates it. So they're able to do things. Unfortunately, these kinds of effects aren't flexible, so they can't use this work in any other room. It can only be used here. So it does take more effort, but I feel like artists can definitely pull things out more than just, you know, pre-programmed stuff. That's just my opinion. So expert plays, you say, yeah, you want to go there for electronics. Yeah, that's good. The only thing that I'm going to tell you right now, in Japan, electronics are very expensive. Like, to be quite honest, you are not going to get a good deal on electronics. People go to America to get deals on electronics. Japan is not the place if you want to get deals on electronics. My current TV is like at the time that I bought it was like a $350 TV. I paid $800 for it in Japan. It is nuts. I would say like every chance I get to buy electronics, I always buy it from America if I can, because it's just so much cheaper. Japan's a good place if you want to try out technology, because unlike in America where, you know, we don't really have specialty technology stores that have like a lot of really nice like specialty goods, Japan's electronic stores pretty much have everything, and they're all there and you can see them and try them out. If that's what you want to do, absolutely come here and try it out. But if you're trying to get a good deal on tech, this is not the place. Even Japanese tech, and that's crazy. You can get stuff that's Japanese cheaper in America than you can in Japan. I'm just not Not a fan of that. I wish I had the skateboard. Okay, that's good. As long as, you know, as long as you go in knowing what you're getting into, and that you're, you know, you're not gonna get a good deal, but you're gonna get good quality technology. That's for sure. Like, it's definitely, they're not like cheating you on the stuff they're selling you. It's just the pricing. All right, let's see if there's some leftover Heartless that I didn't get here. Yep. So, oh man, we're still level 18. I want to get to 19. Can we get to 19? Oh man, it's like 1,000 away. Yeah, at this level of the game, these Lance type Heartless can be pretty dangerous. I think if we can get to level 19, we'll probably be good with just basic running through the world, grinding. Because I know the second I enter up there with Hades, I'm gonna have to do the Hades gauntlet run. So yeah, if y'all have any like Kingdom Hearts related questions or thoughts or comments, now would be the time to do it, because we're gonna do a little bit of grinding. So, so what would be the best place in Japan for anime type stuff? Well, definitely Akihabara. They've got everything. Like, but yeah, it's just. Yeah, if you want to buy anime goods, Akihabara, it's got it all. That's for sure. Can't go wrong in Akihabara. And they're used to it being kind of like a touristy place, so the only thing, you know, just to watch out for when you come to Japan is that nobody speaks English. That's just something you're gonna have to be okay with. Well, it's not to say that they don't speak English. Well, they won't speak English. They can probably understand you if you speak very simple English. But yeah, the language situation here is very much they just don't speak it, which is why I'm here to teach them, or at least a small subset of them. Yeah, I haven't really gone like proper shopping for anime stuff. I guess I'm just not like all that interested in like anime merchandise. I love anime, I just don't care about anime merchandise. I would say if you're into like physical anime goods, like definitely coming to Japan is like a really great way to do it. Like if you just come here and then bring an extra empty suitcase, like it can definitely be worth it, because like I can't tell you how much like rare stuff that you just stumble across, like old collector's editions that you may have heard of various different properties. Like it's all here, man, because like that's what shocked me, is that like, so this was not something that happened in Akihabara, but just in the town that's next to mine, there's a store called Hard Off. It sounds crazy. So, it sounds like a porno shop, but no. So there's like a chain of stores called Blank Off. So one of them is called Book Off. The other one is called Hard Off, and Hard Off is for like electronics. And I went there, and they had so much interesting gaming stuff, and I was tempted to buy it, but then I'm like, this probably doesn't work. And honestly, why do I really want it? But so for example, I don't know if any of you guys have heard of the PSX. The PSX is a PlayStation, a PlayStation 2 with a DVR. I found 2 PSXs in the town next to mine, just sitting there, and like those are like really rare and like hard to come across. You never really hear about them, and like, yeah, just in the town over, they just had them there. And
were they like super expensive though? Like,
no,
they didn't sell
no, they were $32. Oh, the original ones, yeah. But the ones that they were selling, the ones they were selling were only like $32, real cheap.
Damn.
Yeah, so, but I mean, they could have been broken. That's the thing. Which I heard it was a problem with them, is that they would overheat a lot, because they were DVR units when it was back in the day when they probably shouldn't have DVR units.
Yeah, no wonder they were that great.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah. So yeah, I found that. Oh, also in that same store, I found the Advent Pieces Limited version of Final Fantasy VII. So that's a version of Final Fantasy VII that was released. It's Final Fantasy VII International. For the PS1, with, I think, Advent Children on DVD. That was a pretty rare collection. And then obviously they also had, basically every international version of a Final Fantasy, they had it. All the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix versions, they had it. Like, all the stuff that I love and would hear about over the course of my, gaming life. I hear about it online and like, oh yeah, this collection came out and this collection came out, and like they just had everything. And I was just like, wow, oh yeah, this is Japan. This is where all that stuff came from. Of course they have it. How likely are you to find someone who speaks English? Honestly, like, if you're talking about people that work in stores, not so likely. And also, I mean, okay, let me be clear. Basically, everybody studies English because it's required in the Japanese educational system. Everyone is required to study English. Anyone who's adult age right now has been studying English probably for 6 years. Yet for some reason they're all really bad at it, and it's because it's book learning. It's just the way they teach it out here. Like, how many people that have studied Spanish or French in school actually ended up learning Spanish or French to a usable degree? Most people don't. And it's definitely a lot worse in America because they only require 2 years in America, and that gives you basically nothing. In Japan, they at least have, many years of studying it, so they're a lot better at English than we are at, like, Spanish or French. So they'll be able to understand, like, very simple things, but they might also, like, not understand very simple questions as well, like, how much is this? So I think it might be valuable if you come to Japan to, like, come with, like, a phrase book. Like, for example, to ask how much something is in Japanese, it's ikura wa nan desu ka? Ikura means, like, price, and then wa means, like, is. Or, well, wa technically means as for, so it's like, as for the price, and then nan desu ka, it means, like, what is it? So as for the price, what is it? That's what it would translate as literally. Ikura wa nan desu ka? But usually you don't need to ask that question because it's on the thing. Like, they'll have a sticker on it. I guess the thing that would be a real stumbling block for a tourist is when the Japanese person asks if you want to get their like membership card for that particular store, and you have to say no. That gets me sometimes. But I mean, well, that got me a few times when I was still new to Japan. So I did level up. Did we get any ability to retaliating slash? I'll go for that. Well, thank you. I've never actually done professional voice acting, but if I ever had the opportunity, I would try. All right, let's save. So yeah, as for my Japanese level, there's there's this like test that's pretty common. It's called the Jlpt, Japanese Language Proficiency Test. And there's like different levels. So it starts at N5, and there's N4, N3, N2, N1. N5 is the lowest level, and N1 is the highest. N5 is like going to 1 year of college for Japanese. N4 is like going for your second year of college in Japanese. And then N3 is daily conversation abilities. And then N2 is business level Japanese. You can work for a Japanese company and be, a functioning member of the company and be able to speak formally with people if you need to. And then N1 is like translator level. You can understand Japanese to an intuitive level, and you can translate meaning from written Japanese. And you can read novels and books and like really high level stuff and understand it and relay that back in English. I would say my current level is between like N4 and N3 level. I would say I'm definitely above a college student, and I have a lot of, I would say I'm strongest in daily conversation ability. I'm very good at talking like about basic subjects and, joking with my friends, and, I can hang out with Japanese people and just, go out with them, and, if they don't speak any English, it's fine, and we can just have a good time. But like in terms of like business level Japanese, I don't have that yet, and I definitely want to improve on that. All right, let's go deal with Hades. Hades, stop bothering Hercules.
By the by, what's down there?
Just the underworld's deepest dungeon. This time I'm bringing out the mother of all bad guys.
You don't say. Well, maybe I should go.
Let's cut to the chase. Here's the deal I'm gonna offer you. I let you out of the slammer. No strings. You'll be free as a bird. And all for one little job. Fight Hercules in the Colosseum to the death.
This is my story, and you're not part of it.
Did you forget who you're talking to? I am the Lord of the Dead!
No wonder no one wants to die.
You are fired!
Hades!
You again? Fight!
Get up!
All right.
That's it.
It's time to fight, but Hades is invisible, so try to stay away from him. At least he's not really doing anything. He's just sort of dancing. You keep dancing, Hades. What is with that dance? Does he dance in the movie? It just looks so weird. And Donald and Goofy are being dumb and wasting their MP. It's okay, it doesn't matter. Can this just end? I'm just trying to save my stuff. Okay, I hit him, game.
I feel kind of funny.
That's right. See, that's the thing. In the underworld, heroes are zeros. Comes with the territory.
Go now!
But I've got to talk to Hades.
What was that?
Can't fight him here. We have to go. Now!
Is he gone?
Don't count on it.
Huh? Oh!
Leaving so soon?
All right, here we go. The trick is just kill the Heartless. Don't touch Hades, because it's not worth it. Come on, stop trolling me. And then make it through the barriers. It's easy. So there's something I want to point out is in the center of the screen, there is some smoke. Well, I guess it'll be easier to explain later. But the center of the screen, there's some smoke that is just following the camera, no matter where it turns. All right, but I want the money. Gotta get that money. So yeah, this is this part of the game is it was in a demo back in 2005. It was actually our first taste of Kingdom Hearts in English, and Churro actually played that demo at Comic-Con in 2005. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's end it cool. Hey, Lion Timer. What's up? We're just getting started in the underworld.
You're really good. Are you some kind of hero?
No, I'm no hero. I'm just an...
Huh?
Or
Whoa.
my name.
I'm Sora.
Donald.
Goofy!
Whoa!
It seems we were fated to meet. Maybe you need a guardian.
Guardian? Thanks, but no thanks.
All right, here we are. Got Orin on our side. And very shortly we'll be fighting a fairly challenging boss. So let's save. And we are still level something. Oh, Chicken Little. Level 19. Oh boy. We got a ways to go.
I got Heartless all over the underworld now, so you can leave those pipsqueaks to me. Look, pal, you just keep working on turning Hercules into a Heartless, then he'll be all mine.
This is my underworld, you idiot! I'll handle this myself! Cerberus, go!
Alrighty. You heard the man. Cerberus is, on the roll. I just don't know how Cerberus beats me. Beats me all the way to the place we fight Cerberus in. Maybe he's got a secret path that I don't know about. Got him.
My bad.
No worries. Oh man. I really don't like these Lance Heartless. Yeah, when we're this early on in the game, there's just... That's the thing about Kingdom Hearts 2 is, it's like, I definitely feel that critical mode is the gameplay of Kingdom Hearts 2 perfected, but the early game's still... It's still a little bit of a slog, to be honest. And that's mostly because you just don't have enough abilities to deal with things. Let's see if I can't swap out Goofy and then... Oh, I can't do drives. Oh, that's right, because I'm in the underworld and we still can't do drives. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. Come on, come on. Good old critical mode. But yeah, we will definitely have a level 99 Sora. That is a goal. We have level 99 Sora, maxed out drive forms. I'll probably do the mushrooms. And I'll do my best with the data organizations. I'll give each of them a college try, but I actually do not need to beat them because I already did once. All right, come on, fat guy, you can do it. Oh, come on. What a waste. Yeah, definitely when you're this early in the game, like, all the Heartless have, like, all these gimmicks. Death number 2!
Oh, Brandon died. Where's that death counter?
Where's the death counter? Well, so far 2. Oh man, the death counter in the early game, it'll go up every now and then, but in terms of like deaths, it's gonna be really high towards the end of the game. Because basically,
that's exactly where I want it.
Yeah, basically for pretty much every one of those data battles, like I'll probably die at least once. Even the ones I'm pretty good at, I'm not like 100% consistent on them. Even Roxas, that I'm like, I'm pretty good at Roxas, but I still die a ton. 3! This is why we're leveling up. This is why we're here.
But then you got Terra to deal with.
Exactly. Yeah, if you guys are coming here for skill, you're in the wrong place. We're here for story analysis, and there just happens to not be a lot of story analysis right now.
Having a good time.
Exactly. Just having a good time, chilling here. How you guys doing? Where you guys at? What's going on in your worlds?
I'm actually watching you and playing Union Cross at the same time.
That's good. I was about to say I should play Union Cross too, but I think that would I think that would be very difficult.
Why's that?
Because I have a PS4 controller in my hands. And I only have 2 hands, unfortunately.
You can multitask. I can do it. You can do it too.
I know. Maybe I should play it during cutscenes. Because there's that raid boss going on right now.
Yeah, and nobody in my party summoned it, so... But it don't matter because I'm too busy trying to catch up on quests.
Yeah, that's cool.
I can't believe it. Early March, I was at quest 46. Now, at the end of April, I'm at 557.
Yep, that's how it is. There's just you just gotta go through it. You just gotta slog through. It's a lot of work, but once you're through it, you're through it.
That's the goal here. Is just take advantage of the 0 AP.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely easy to catch up. The other nice thing is, as you level up, every time you level up, your AP gets reset.
What's that?
So even when there's even when you have to use AP to do missions, when you level up, like your main level up, your AP gets restored.
Oh yeah, I know that.
So yeah, even if you do, even if you can't catch up like completely, I would say don't even worry, because like as you level up, your AP gets restored.
The nice thing is that even if you die on raid bosses, you still get experience with it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's absolutely worth it to always do the raid bosses.
Yeah, because that's how I went from like level like 4 to like 51 to like 200.
Yeah.
And like 30, and I was like way overpowered the entire time.
Yeah, it's super worth it. How are your how's your medals going?
They're decent. I mean, I have excellent magic medals. I have like decent power, but my speed medals are terrible.
Yeah, same here. I think that's just how it is for pretty much everyone. There just are better magic and power medals, and there's just not that many good speed medals out there.
Yeah, and it's funny too, because did you do your 4 free pulls on the current?
Yeah,
medal?
I did.
Did you get anything?
No.
I didn't get anything either.
Yeah, well, no,
that was like
that's on purpose. Yeah, if you
I've seen people get I've seen people get the medals on the free pulls.
Oh, lucky. Yeah, on the
some of our friends got the power up, the black and white one, and the actual medal itself. So basically, they got lucky.
Yeah, in the thing it says like you guaranteed get the trait version of the medal, which is the black and white one, and then it says you have a very high likelihood of getting a bunch of 5-star medals, which is nothing.
Yeah, like it's funny too because I got nothing in those pulls. Then I did 2 extra ones. And I had like 6,000 jewels, so I did 2. So I did the power ones since I needed better power medals.
Yeah.
Got nothing again. So
exactly.
6 pulls, got nothing. That's how bad my RNG is. Like I only lucked out because I got like the Sephiroth one.
Oh, that's awesome. Lucky.
So I got a good power medal, and I gave him like the attack boost. What was it? I guess Sephiroth the attack B 5 max and GA 1. So like decreases it to like 1 what's it called?
Yeah, what 1 gauge use?
Yeah, 1 gauge use, and it's like the attack power is boosted. So
That's
So
cool.
basically, my setups are like Nominee. I have like the HD Nominee, then I have the Illustrated Kyrie EX. So those buff me up, and then Sephiroth just tears them apart.
Sweet. All right, let's go get Cerberus.
Do it.
What? It's closed.
It's got a button.
Come on, open.
Ah,
Will that open it?
Yeah, I think so.
Hurry!
Sora wins.
Somehow Cerberus came flying in from the sky. I didn't know he could do that. Alright, let's do our best and not die. But, there's a good chance I'll die.
Fun fact: this was the other demo.
Yep.
In, San Diego Comic-Con one that I played.
Yeah, I was talking about it earlier that you played the first Hades part as well was in it, right?
The first Hades part, then it leads up to this boss battle.
Death.
But it's
Oh.
nice though because like
I
they
won't
give
give up.
you, the nice thing about it is that like they give you all like the highest spells. Like yeah, like the Zaga, the Naga.
Oh,
Kiraga.
that's awesome.
Yeah, they just made the demo easy for you.
All right.
Isn't it sure that if you use Mickey too many times, you won't be able to summon him in the future?
I don't know.
I think there's only a limited amount of times you can use Mickey.
Well, yeah, the thing with Mickey is that all right, so yeah, right now I'm playing as Mickey. He comes to save Sora in the early game. So prior to the Hollow Bastion battle, that's when you can summon Mickey. Once
Actually,
he
you
takes,
can summon him after. You can summon him after. He just
he's just really rare.
doesn't have the cloak on anymore. It's in certain boss battles, but he won't have the cloak anymore.
Okay, well, yeah, after a certain point in my playthrough, even if I died, I never got him. Come on, Mickey.
I just think it's only in certain boss battles he'll show up.
Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna Pearl spam him, and then yeah, now I have to get Sora back. Because yeah, one annoying thing about Kingdom Hearts bosses is you have to beat them with a final attack. But I think maybe Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard counts. So magic works as a final attack, by the way.
Yeah, any limits, physical attacks, magic, co-op attacks, they all work. It just has to be Sora.
Come on, Wonder Boy, play hooky for a day. For old time's sake.
They came to see me. They came to see a hero. I can't let them down. Don't worry, Meg. I'll be fine. What does a hero need rest for, huh? See ya.
Sora, don't let me down.
What happened to Orin? He can take care of himself. Let's go find Meg. Then we can try this again. All right, bye-bye Orin, I guess. All right, let's see if we can't All right, got some abilities there and customize. Oh yeah, I want to put cure on this. Put cure here. I guess I'll put blizzard here for now because blizzard saved my butt back there. Oh, got some AP boosts. 1 for Donald and 2 for Sora. All right, let's go see Meg. So yeah, Mickey's pretty cool because he reminds me a lot of how Yoda fights in Attack of the Clones. And it seems like that's probably where Nomura got the inspiration for how he's supposed to fight.
Let me see if I've got this right. That brat's keyblade works on any lock.
That's right.
Have I ever told you about the killer coliseum we have right here in the underworld? It makes the one upstairs look like an Olympic kiddie pool.
Then that's the place we're gonna put an end to Hurt the Jerk's winning streak.
Problem, Zeus locked it tight.
Oh. Oh?
Bingo. All we gotta do is swipe that key and then reopen the Underdrome.
Hate to tell you, but that key is kinda particular. It won't work for just anybody, and that kid ain't no pushover.
I think this calls for a woman's touch.
Gosh, this sure does bring back memories. All right, here we are, back in the gates of Olympus Coliseum. And just like Goofy said, it does sure bring back memories. So, Tetsuya Nomura said when Kingdom Hearts 2 was first coming out that there are several worlds that you return to that were from Kingdom Hearts 1, but don't be mistaken, just because you're going back to the same places doesn't mean we're reusing any of the assets from the previous game. He said that pretty much every asset that we see here has been retouched and or completely remade compared to the ones in Kingdom Hearts 1. So I guess that includes this area. And you can see already there's some differences. There's that whole area back there. The outside sandy part is different. So there are definitely some differences. And yeah, according to the canon of Kingdom Hearts, Sora did beat all of the Olympus Coliseum, extra Coliseum stuff. So let's actually go have a look at that to go see what we accomplish. And in our run of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, we actually did go through all of these, so it does count. This is the rankings board for the memorable tournament, the Phil Cup. The rankings board for the Pegasus Cup, in which you battled valiantly. The rankings board for the Hercules Cup, in which you were the victor. And then finally, the Hades Cup. The rankings board for the Hades Cup, in which you struggled greatly. So, there you go. Awesome. Let's go. See Hercules. How's it going, Herc?
Sora, Donald, Goofy, when did you get here?
Hey, Herc.
Howdy there. You on another adventure?
Yeah, tracking down some friends, wiping out some Heartless.
Junior hero's always busy.
You know it.
So, did you find those friends of yours? Still working on it. When we got here, we ran into Meg. Mega trouble, I mean. We tried to go teach Hades a thing or two, but the underworld drains away all our strength. Don't suppose you have any ideas? Well, there is a stone that guards us against the underworld's curse. The gods on Mount Olympus use it whenever they have to go down there. Think we could use it? Sure, why not? I'll get it for you. Real nice of you. But Hades is no pushover, even if you've got the Olympus stone. And I have a match today, so I can't go with you. Know what you need? Training. Why don't you go talk to Phil? Hey, good idea. Alright, and before we do any training with Phil, we have to address something here. Gotta go into those abilities and take off any combo pluses, any combo anythings. We want low combos here. I'm gonna take off finishing plus. I do not want extra. Well, I think finishing plus is fine. Combo boosts increases. Oh, damage. Okay, that's fine. But I'm gonna take off all this extra crap. I want my combo as simple as possible.
Hey, champ. How you feeling? Better rest up for tomorrow's match. Nobody's gonna pay to see a worn-out hero. Gabish? Remember what I told you. Victory in the games comes down to two simple words. Eat, bathe, sleep. Huh? Hey, if it ain't the junior heroes.
Looking good, Phil.
Never better. How you guys been? Have you earned your true hero wings yet? Nope, you ain't got what it takes.
What?
So, what's up?
You three are gonna take on Hades? You got nerve. I like that. Hey, you never know. Stranger things have happened, right? Better get cracking, boys. So, you want to train, eh? All right. I'm gonna work you hard. Let's do it. Alright, so, yeah, just make sure if you're over here and you have any combo pluses or any combo boost, well, any combo pluses, mostly. You want your combo as simple as possible. How was that? It ain't over yet, kid. There's more on the menu. You can relax once you finish all of the training. No problem. Now get ready for the real thing. If a big one appears, don't let it get away. Alright. Thankfully there's a lot of time for this. So yeah, if all of these blow up with end combos, but only physical end combos. So yeah, fire, as you saw, did not work there. Got him. Listen, I gotta take off for a bit. Where to? None of your beeswax. Sorry, guys. The Olympus Stone has been stolen. By who? What? We don't know yet who did it. All we're sure is that it was a guy in a black hooded cloak. And he had accomplices, a bunch of creatures in white. Someone you know? I think so. Hey, if we get the Olympus Stone back, can we borrow it for a while? Sure. By the way, you haven't seen Meg around, have you? Oh, okay.
What's wrong, your hero-ness? Feeling under the weather? You know, I thought staying in perfect shape was part of the hero job description. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Hades, we gotta talk.
I came to share a bit of mildly interesting news. Seems your dear, sweet little nutmeg went and got herself lost in the underworld.
You mean you kidnapped her?
Well, maybe. But why get caught up in the details? You can't leave now. Okay, you've got a very important match today against, the bloodthirsty Hydra! I mean, if you don't stick around, who knows what kind of accidents might happen.
Yeah, accidents you cause.
Like I said, details. Who needs them?
You're just a coward.
Ah, well, can't all be heroes.
Can you handle this?
You got it. We're heroes.
Junior heroes, Donald.
You take care of the Hydra. We'll handle the rest.
I'm counting on you. You gotta find Meg.
I think there might be something wrong with Sora's eyeballs. Because, like, if you notice in the past couple of cutscenes, every time he looks up, he always cocks his head to the right or something. Like, maybe there's something wrong with his neck. Have some neck problems, Sora? Do we need to take you to the chiropractor? Alright, let's check the abilities. Gotta reset these. When I play through the main game, I usually just turn everything on, but obviously for ending stuff, you gotta be careful about what abilities you use. You can't just be turning all of those on, because some of them only cause problems.
I miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there any good Keyblade? No. Anything else? No. Yeah, we're really early on, so there's really not much we should be doing with items yet. So now they've added these in. Yeah, I guess they kept them out just so when you first come here, it looks as much like Kingdom Hearts 1 as possible. So now we're in Kingdom Hearts 2. We're looking at these whatever spinny top things. We see the underworld entrance. This is Kingdom Hearts 2 Olympus Coliseum. Phil! Oh, ugh. What happened? I spotted this strange guy all dressed in black. I chased after him, but He turned on me. Next thing I know, I'm seeing stars. He's the one who stole the Olympus Stone. Where did he run off to? To the underworld. He's a bad apple, all right. And all I wanted was to find a backup hero. Just in case Herc needed to take a break. Heroes, eh? You could have asked. You know someone? Oh, good one. Phil always stays throwing that shade.
I know, right? And Brandon's a true Danny DeVito.
Exactly. Yeah, I've been working on that Danny DeVito. Yeah, Danny DeVito. If you need a break, you got a junior Danny DeVito right here.
Right here. Just like tweeted at him.
There you go.
Check out this impression.
I'm sure there is probably some really good Danny DeVito impression people that can do Danny DeVito impressions out there.
Thanks. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.
Wow. Did you see that crowd? What an amazing...
He was talking to nobody.
He was talking to nobody. Oh,
that was just a speaker box with the people chanting Hercules.
Yep. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna just tell you right now, this area is really hard at the current level that I'm at. Oh, man.
Good luck, Brendan.
I hope I don't die. 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 Yeah, these Heartless are very painful. Oh my god. I'm trying to be very careful. If I die and you are a girl, please avert your eyes. Alright, let's get this chest. Man. This underworld curse is really getting to me. We gotta get the Olympus Stone back fast. Alrighty. It's not gonna get any easier because this area is full of these candle holding Heartless. But I think we're gonna level up soon. Come on. Oh, maybe not. 646 to go. I mean, we're at level 19. It's not too bad. I want to be at... Oh, I had a power boost. Sora, that's for you. We're at level 19, which isn't bad. But yeah, I definitely would like to be like level 21. Alright, let's do it. So Churro, how do you feel about curing in this game? Because they did change cure a lot. Like back in the day, you could just use MP,
Spam it.
Yeah, and spam it. How do you feel about this cure, where you know it's one shot, but it heals you to full?
I actually like it because it creates a challenge for you. You know how the first game was just spam, spam, spam.
Yep.
Now here you gotta like utilize when to use it. You know.
Exactly. Oh man.
Yeah, because you know how others when you start getting other spells,
Yep.
you learn the usefulness of them, and then so you got to determine, you know, what am I gonna use?
Exactly. Though I think I definitely agree with you, and that's definitely the intention. What I think ended up happening though is because, you know, in terms of game design, Kingdom Hearts 2, there's so many awesome systems in here, but a lot of people don't end up seeing them, and I think one of the reasons is because of Cure, because Cure takes away all your MP. And then people don't have MP to try the other magic because they're constantly really getting hurt and then needing to use Cure. So I think I don't think they should have changed that aspect of it, but I think maybe somehow they should have like taught us better like how to use the other stuff.
Yeah.
Or like incentivize us more to want to use the other stuff.
Because when you, I mean, when you look at it, the magic from, you know, the first Kingdom Hearts game, you know, most people, like, even though Arrow is there, a lot of people don't you know, utilize it, especially during like the later end of the game. And then there's Gravity 2 as well. Gravity can I'm Heartless. And then when you look at this game here, it's like, you know, Magnet is really strong, you know.
Magnet, Reflect.
Yeah, so a lot of people underestimate. Well, in vanilla Kingdom Hearts 2, they weren't strong, but in Final Mix, they increased the strength of them.
Yep, exactly.
So I think they did right, because you don't want to be just continually spamming and you're still alive. They wanted to create an actual challenge for
definitely
players.
Yeah, I think they definitely created challenge, and they also, while also creating challenge, they created a lot of useful tools that you can utilize, and if you use them, you're rewarded for using them. But yeah, I think because Cure is set up the way it is, it becomes too much of a crutch still, and people end up relying a lot more on Cure than, you know, what they probably should be.
Yeah, I mean, because like you said, it's like you can use Drive to last.
Yeah, and on top of that, because Cure takes away all your MP, then suddenly, okay, now you can't use limits, and, you know, there's a lot of things that you can't do once you lose all your MP. All right, and Demyx should be right around the corner. But first, gotta get that chest. And I love how they angled it here so that you could see the chest. Goofy, get away. You could see that chest down there just in case you missed it. All right, Demyx.
Huh? Oh, you! Wait a sec. Roxas? Excuse me? Roxas? Oh, it's no use. Huh? What are you talking about? Let's see here. If the subject fails to respond, use aggression to liberate his true disposition. Right. Did they ever pick the wrong guy for this one?
You're bizarre. Oh, he's gotta be the thief.
Now that's just plain rude.
Dance, water, dance. Thankfully, this Demyx fight is not difficult. I don't know about you guys out there, but for me, Demyx was never difficult in the story. But I've heard some people had difficulties with the story Demyx. Obviously, the data Demyx is difficult.
Yeah, the second Demyx battle in Hell Bash should be really difficult, especially if you're under level.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Ooh. Roxas, come back to us.
Guy's a broken record.
Ah, yuck.
Let's go. Meg needs our help.
Oh? Not you again. Ah, don't be like that, especially when I'm here to tell you about something even better than the Olympus Stone. Absent silhouettes, shadowy presences of those who were slain. Absent silhouettes? Like the title of that book? Exactly, though they come in all different shapes and sizes. The item belonged to its owner, who is now nothing more than a shadowy presence. But you can still fight them, of course. And as you do, it'll slowly awaken the real you. What are you talking about? You're the hero. You figure it out. What is that anyway? An absent silhouette. Let's go!
And that's an extra cutscene.
Yep, that's a new cutscene. Yep, because it's all about absent silhouettes. So, oh man, this isn't good. This isn't good. All right, somehow made it. So we're pretty close to leveling up. So I think I'm gonna go level up. At least get to level 20 and see how things go. But I think I really still should level up to like level 21. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at? Nope. No Heartless. Great. Alright, there we go. We got some keepers. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Alright, there we go. Level 83. We're doing alright. Alright, there's that one floating up there. Oh. Alright, come on. Get down here, you jerk. There we go. Got him. Alright, we're like right on the cusp of leveling up. Come on. We gotta find a Heartless. I wonder if there's anything good for sale. I think maybe I can upgrade Donald and Goofy's weapons. Yeah, let's go for that. Alright, Comet Staff for Donald. And Falling Star for Goofy. That probably won't help me too much, but at least I'll have something nicer. And I guess I could equip them with stuff. I always forget to give them like potions and things like that. Well, I have a bazillion potions, so I guess they can have them. And somehow I've been stuck with all the high potions. So I think I will do that so that they auto refill, and then customize Sora to have high potions on shortcut. Alrighty, so we're going to, I believe, fight Pete's next. So yeah, Olympus Coliseum, like, for being a Disney World, it's one of the longest Disney Worlds. I think it might be the longest Disney World in the whole game. You know, if you account for both visits. Because, like, think about all the bosses that we fought. We fought Hades, then we had Cerberus, and then now we just had Demyx, and then now we're gonna have Pete, and then finally the Hydra. Like, that's a lot of bosses for one world. And that's one world, one visit. So just goes to show you how much they wanted to put into Olympus Coliseum. I guess it's kind of to make up for Olympus Coliseum in Kingdom Hearts 1, because Kingdom Hearts 1, there wasn't really much of a story for Olympus Coliseum. Like, it was really very much centered around the Coliseum itself. Alright, come on. Alright, finally leveled up and got Leaf Bracer, yay! Definitely enabling that. That's a must. Leaf Bracer was first introduced to the Kingdom Hearts series in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. And basically will shield you if you are healing using Cure. And basically, as you're using Cure, you can't get killed. You'll be invincible. So that's a good way to block an attack. If it's somehow an unblockable thing, you can try to heal yourself. That's why I hate these guys. Another death! Yeah. That later Demyx fight, I guess, can be difficult. For some reason, in my first run, I just never had an issue with it. I don't know why.
You were so good, Brandon.
I was just so good. I think I probably just was over-leveled. I don't know.
Yeah, usually I try to get to, like, the end as quickly as possible. That's why I'm just, like, under-leveled for, like, every time there's a new Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah, I guess I can understand that. I beat the first Kingdom Hearts game. I want to say it took 3 days to beat it in Japanese, and then when I got the English version, it took 2 days.
Hey, you gonna take time off for Kingdom Hearts 3?
Probably. I took time off for
I think
Final Fantasy
everybody
15. Yeah, I took time off for 15. I took 3 days off for Final Fantasy 15, and you know, so that would give me 5 days off with the, you know, with the weekend. And I beat it in 3 days. So, well, I beat the main story in 3 days. Yeah, same. I just hope that it releases at a good time. Because if it's September, I would feel a little weird taking that time off. But if it's like, if it does release in November, particularly if it's like the end of November, I got no problem taking that off.
Almost there.
Can we just take in how beautiful this area is? This looks so cool. Like, the Kingdom Hearts team has probably some of the best visual effects artists in probably all the game industry. I'm not kidding you. Like, this was from the PS2 guys. Look how cool that effect looks. And not only that, but
they always push the boundaries in their games.
Definitely. Yeah, and like the Kingdom Hearts team specifically, they just have some really great artists in that team. I'm surprised how detailed these textures are for being PS2 textures. They look pretty nice. And just look, oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. So right over here, by these like claw thingies, if you look at the sand is like brushed away in like a very particular way. Like you can see there's movement there, and like everything about this feels so handcrafted. And this particular model here, there's a smooth transition from here to the sand over here. Like it just looks so natural. Like even games today don't like do this sometimes. Have like really smooth transitions between models. Just so awesome. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is when like I feel that Kingdom Hearts really started to look beautiful. Like Kingdom Hearts 1 had some pretty cool looking places like Hollow Bastion, but you could tell like they were still getting to grips with the technology and working in 3D. But like for this, like man, just so gorgeous. Still to this day.
Nah, that's what I call a key. Gee, thanks for your help. Now have a nice day.
Sora, behind you!
What's wrong? Can't fight in the underworld? Oh, boo-hoo-hoo!
Better think again.
Alright, so this boss fight in normal mode can be pretty easy. In critical, it can be very hard. Mostly because of the Heartless. For now, it's fine. Pete is not difficult. He's the easy part of this boss fight. And we have some pretty good abilities to deal with him and interrupt his attacks. But yeah, mostly we just have to last until we get assistance. You know, any other boss fight, I'd be able to kill him by now, but you know, just like I said before, Nomura has a lot of boss fights in this game that he calls gimmicks. I would call this a gimmick.
There's too many.
Let's go!
Sorry I'm late. Get Meg out of here. I'll meet you back at the Coliseum.
What about you?
I'm gonna show these guys what happens when they mess with a true hero.
Now, wait a sec. Cool?
Sora, I won't leave him.
You'll be okay.
Look, even Herc has his limits. He can't keep winning forever.
Then we'll go back him up.
Get Meg out of here!
All right, round 2. Bring it on, Pete. But yeah, unfortunately, they've got these Candle Heartless, which I just hate so much in Critical. Alright, let's get him. Let's get him. And let's grind the drive form. Got him.
This place gives me the creeps. I'll deal with you nitwits next time.
Oh!
Could today possibly get any better? This time, Wonder Breath is going down for good.
Who is saying this? I'm gonna guess Hades. Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite hero, Washout. You really blew it this time. No one likes a sore loser, Hades. Can it, Keyboy? Then let me. No one likes a sore loser, Hades. Yeah, sticks and stones. Hey, maybe you should go check out that Hydra you neglected to finish off. I hear things are really falling apart up there, champ. Wait! Hate to run, but I've got another little diversion to attend to. Alright. One of the coolest boss fights in the game. Also, pro tip, if you're in a drive mode and you want to save your drive, go here, go to the world map, and just come back. Just come back, you idiot. Why didn't you think of that? Easy. You got your drive form back. Or you got your drive gauges back. By the way, I don't think you're an idiot. I think you're beautiful. And will you go on a date with me?
No, only if you're buying.
Okay, well, I don't know, maybe. I'll think about it.
Okay, that's how it was gonna be then, no.
Yep, I think so. Oh, and we got more AP boost. All right, 1 for Goofy and 2 for Sora. Also, gorgeous. Looks so good. Very much like Disney, like Disneyland, Disney World, all the Disney parks. Kingdom Hearts worlds use forced perspective where they make things look bigger than they are and farther than they are, but they're actually pretty small. So that stairway actually gets smaller. It doesn't go on very, very far.
It's a stairway to heaven.
There you go.
This can't be.
Champ, you're safe.
I failed.
It's not your fault.
I left everyone unprotected. Hades was right. I'm just a washout.
Ah, come on, champ. I didn't train you to think like that.
Wonder Boy.
Phil's right. This is no time to beat yourself up.
I'm some hero.
Yeah.
Don't suppose you got room for one more?
We're in.
Alrighty, one of my favorite boss fights in this game. So cool. Oh man. Come on, Hydra. I just want to say that. Whoa, come on, don't die, don't die. So yeah. Final Fantasy 15, you ain't got nothing on Kingdom Hearts 2's big boss fights. Hey Sora, get on the Hydra's back! We got him. So yeah, Final Fantasy 15, it's got like, what, 2 big boss fights, but they both feel pretty weird to play. But this just, man, I could play this all day.
Oh, Brandon, I'm gonna pull again. Hopefully I get something this time.
All right, good luck.
I'm gonna pull a Riku.
Oh, sweet. Anything good?
And the animation go.
You're not gonna.
Probably not.
You're not gonna skip it.
Probably not.
I always skip the animation.
Nope, I still got the trait medal. Nope, got nothing.
Oh. Can you keep pulling for free, or is it? Did you pay for it?
I'm spending jewels.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I had enough for another pull, so yep, got another trait medal, got nothing again.
Aw, that sucks.
God,
I wish you could like convert a trait medal into a real medal somehow. Like maybe if you got a bunch of trait medals, you could turn it into a real medal.
Right.
But no, they're just they're basically useless. I think their only purpose is for if there's a high score event. You can equip them to your Keyblade, and then it counts for the bonus. All right, here we go. Pegasus Run. One of the best reaction commands in the game.
And I still get nothing for the free movement pool that we have.
Yeah. All right. Come on, come on. Let's go. Got him.
I let you down. I'm just... no use.
It's not your fault. Hey, even a god would be exhausted.
She's right. Give yourself a chance to rest.
There won't be any games for a while anyway.
Don't worry about Wonder Boy here. I'll look after him. Sora, Donald, Goofy, I owe you big time.
Hey, it's no big deal. Just let us know if Hades or the Heartless start acting up. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's what heroes are for.
When did you 3 make Hero?
Let's save that for another time. We have to hit the road.
Okay, don't be strangers.
Gosh, I hope you feel better soon, Hercules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, take care, you guys. Stay a little longer next time. We got some serious training to catch up on.
Well, time to go. Oh, I almost forgot. The Olympus Stone.
And where is everyone else?
Beats me. They must have had some other matters to deal with.
Matters? You mean they have more important affairs to attend to than my return?
Well, see, there's this Organization 13 that keeps getting in the way.
Let those fools play their little game.
But what about that runt with the Keyblade? He's been a real pain, too.
Oh, has he? Very well, then. I suppose you'd best tell me what's happened during my absence.
Now I wonder where that old album could be. Queen Minnie! It's horrible! Something's wrong in the hall of the cornerstone! There's real sharp thorns everywhere! Oh, King Mickey, I wish you could hear me. The castle is in danger. We've got to do something soon. Donald? Goofy? Where are